Alright, I'm back, and I've also just had a random, strange little thought enter my head. My mind was wandering while I was away. I don't know if I've ever seen an alpha blobber outside of the volcano island, the final mission. I wonder if that is a unique unit for the area, kind of like the psion tyrant with the tentacle attack. I'm not sure alpha blobbers appear in other places. I could be wrong. It's tough to say. Anyway, we're gonna defend a hecking train because it gives 2 corporate rep. We rely on trains to ferry hazardous byproducts to our disposal sites, but not if the Vec intercept the trains. Yeah, I can see how that would be an issue. Just a regular old train defense mission. No liquid. We're sad about no liquid. Laser mech. I think we like you up here. And then this alpha mosquito, how far can you move? 4, geez. Okay, well you're probably targeting either one of these buildings. You're definitely targeting one of those buildings, the train, or something else up here. I don't know, maybe we want you right here so that you can easily... I guess it's fine if the mosquito goes here. Yeah, the mosquito can be there. So I'll go ahead and leave you right in the middle so that you can move around and charge at whatever you please, really. And then I think we like you way the hell over here for now. Ready to pull anything sideways if need be. Also ready to throw down big fat piles of shields. Although we need to be conservative with the shields, there's only 2 at a time. Okay, these mosquitoes are stupid as hell. What are they thinking? And the psion has no regard for its own life. What a mess these nerds are. Well, I mean, I can step over here and laser the psion. I can... If I pull this alpha mosquito down... Yeah, there's enough room for the train to move 2 tiles. Here and here, once we kill the psion. So I step you down here, laser the psion, block a spawn, pull you over here, pull the alpha mosquito this way, and then drive you up 1, 2, 3 tiles, and ram the alpha mosquito into this mosquito, killing the alpha and putting this down to 1 HP. Seems quite good. I think I actually don't want to block the spawn though. So I'm gonna move this 1 tile further. No, I can't get 1 tile further. Okay, I guess I'm blocking a spawn then. That's not the end of the world, that's perfectly fine. I wonder if I can shield the train, actually. That's an interesting thought. Very interesting thought. You can shield mountains? This appears to tell me that you can shield mountains. That's also very interesting. But no, we pull the mosquito. Bonk. Okay. I mean, that's pretty nice. We've got a 1 HP mosquito and 1 other thing spawning. I can live with that. A 1 HP mosquito and a 2 HP scarab. I can definitely live with that. We can kill that with just the ramming. And so I probably shall. Do some of that. Step the time pod up here. Step you up here for the time pod. We can shield both segments of the train and the laser mech. Or we could I mean, I can do the same if I leave you here. I definitely like this. This is a nice kill. We do it. We happy. And then I guess I shield all this? That seems nice. We've got victory in 2 turns, so... I could also block a spawn. And still shield all that. Oh! Okay. You're flying, so you're not gonna get trapped in here. Pretty nice to me. Oh, look, they even have a special illustration for the whole train being shielded. I wonder if you don't have to train the separate segments. Or you don't have to shield the separate segments. Maybe you only need one shield thing to land on it. No target available, eh? Well, I mean, guess we're just chilling, huh? Two baddies spawn. The train is shielded. Life is okay. We have finisher. Very nice. So I can just laser this thing to death and ram this thing to death and the level's over. Very simple. Easy level, easy life. Maybe I should have tried to experiment to make the train, like maybe I should have tried to knock the train's shield off so that I could test how shielding it works, but it's whatever. It's fine. Look at you and your plus 0 XP. You're so sad. How do I fix you? It's so sad when you get a mech that just doesn't level its occupant, really. Gotta go for the style kills to get more spillover XP for that. Reactor cores, okay. Plus 1 move, plus 2 health on you could be pretty nice, actually. Plus 1 move on you could be nice. We have had issues with that. I could also get plus 1 use on the flood drill. Well, what level am I doing next? I could go for that if it's got some decent amount of liquid. So these all have the same kind of rewards. No liquid there. Fair bit here. No. End battle with less than 4 mech damage and protect the power generator. Those are pretty favorable objectives, I would say. Block Vex spawning 3 times and protect the coal plant. Kill at least 7 enemies and protect the emergency batteries. We're pretty good at killing enemies, I would say. Also very good at not taking much mech damage, though. This seems like maybe a little bit harder to defend. This little group of buildings is... we've got a couple little groups of buildings that are very shieldable. Stuck all together. This has 2 solo buildings way up front that I don't want to defend, so I think we're going to go for reprocessing. And now I just have to decide where this reactor core goes. Not there. I could save it and then maybe try to get plus 1 use on the shield projector. Honestly, that would be quite strong if I did get it. I could give this extra health in the meantime, then I don't even have to save it. Health or move on this would be nice too, but... I mean, health, I guess, especially is nice because it's got Masochist. Hmm. I don't know. I really want that extra shield projector, so I'm going to go ahead and give you the reactor core. And then we'll get another one in a little bit. And here we go. Laser mech. I mean, everybody's over here. So I presume that this is where the action's gonna be. You have 4 moves. Yeah, I think flying isn't even affected by that shit. You can go through the buildings and everything. I don't remember if flying units can go over enemies. I think they can. Maybe they can't go past flying enemies? I don't know. We'll do some of that, though. I don't think the Alpha Beetle is gonna... Well, I mean, if I go over here, it might. No, I can't go over there. So I don't think the Alpha Beetle is gonna come along this column. The Scarab, probably not either. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a thing that's gonna happen. So there's probably not much point in being over here with these things. You on this side seems a bit funky as well, though. I guess that lets you get down as far as you're likely to need to. So I'll put you over there. And then I like you on this side as well, because they're probably not going to be here. They're probably not going to be behind these buildings or this. So being on this side of the map gives my defense mech the most space to move around and cover like as much area as possible. As much relevant area, anyway. Oh no, you put smoke in my shield. So I can shield up this little cluster. I could also pull things around. If I laser this to death, then I can come down and ram you. You would end up way up here. Probably go this way. I don't know, I almost had to sneeze. There was a sneeze coming, and then it just was like, nah, I don't know. I'm going back to bed. I don't feel like it today. The sneeze just abandoned me. So I think if I let the beetle charge up here, it would probably go 1, 2, so it can charge at this civilian building. I don't actually know how the AI works. I need to pay good attention to that and consider their upcoming moves a bit more, probably. What do I think of this mosquito? I think the mosquito is probably the least threatening unit out of everything here. Still kind of like ramming this thing. I suppose it's very unlikely to go here. But if it does, then I could... would I really want to laser it? I could shield all of these 3 cities, or I could expand this acid in each direction and pull it into an acid tile. Or might not even need to pull it, because it might be on this tile. No, it would be here. It can only move 2. So if it went here, then I could make this acid and then pull it into the acid. Or I could shield all of those buildings. Those are both good possibilities. Alternatively, I could shield these buildings this turn. Laser this, ignore the Alpha Beetle. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? I could move you down here and ram into this. No, then you die from the spawning. Okay. I think I like hitting the alpha beetle. I think it makes sense. And this will carry me back upward too. You know what else I could fucking do though? That would be pretty funny. I could actually turn one of these spawn tiles into water, permanently turning it off. That's a funny one. I didn't think about how you can just shut off spawn tiles with that. I could turn this spawn tile into water, pull the scarab onto this spawn tile, and then you go 1, 2, 3. Okay, you would not be able to stop the alpha beetle then. I'll just stick with this for now. I don't know. I'm very tempted to go for the the water move. It seems very fun, and they're probably not going to spawn more here. It seems so fun to me. It just seems like a fun move. Is there any way for me to make it a sane move though, where it's actually good and helpful for me? Yeah, I think we give up on the water thing for now. We give up on making the scarab stop a spawn. Or stopping any spawns, probably. I'm just gonna go ahead and laser this as I originally planned. Come down here and charge into you as originally planned. And have a good time as originally planned. Maybe I pre-shield these since the alpha beetle is going up there. I know I've talked about trying to be more conservative with my shields, but this seems like a decent time to not do that. When the beetle's gonna be up there. So we can just not deal with it if we can't afford to. We can just ignore it for a turn if we need be. Okay, the conveyor belt did move the mosquito. That's interesting to me. I didn't expect it to work on flying units. This could also move over here and charge at this building. Yeah, interesting. I hadn't considered that. But it's 2 more buildings that I can shield up, and this area is pretty well defended. So I might just go for that. If there wasn't smoke here, I would totally shove the alpha scarab onto this. I suppose I can't quite get far enough down here to pull the alpha scarab onto a spawn tile and block it, unfortunately. I can pull it into, well, I can jam it into the smoke tile. But I need to kill this mosquito, probably. I might need to kill this alpha beetle as well. You might need to go up there and ram that. This mosquito is not important. This scarab is not important. So I really need to deal with the alpha beetle and the mosquito here. Okay. I mean, that's totally doable. I have the opportunity to shield both of these buildings as well. That's a thing I can do. And then I could walk you... That smoke is really annoying for dealing with this mosquito. So one thing I could do is I could ram this mosquito into my laser mech, giving it more movement, so it can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with Masochist, and laser this mosquito to death. Also priming this Alpha Scarab to be killed by a ram next turn, or by a laser. A ram or a laser would do the trick. Yeah, that would stop any damage, right? We kill this mosquito, and then you come down here and shield both of these buildings. We're fine then. Or what else? You can ram the Alpha Beetle. And then, I mean, I could shield these, I guess, but that's not as exciting. I kind of like the Alpha Beetle coming down here more. If I shield these buildings, ram the Alpha Beetle, everything's taken care of, and then I can expand the water here and block a spawn. Block a spawn is pretty cool, right? But we like XP, I guess. I mean, I've got 2 nerds max level already. So we really only need the passive XP for this one. And I don't know how that works exactly. Like, if this directly pulls something into the water, I don't know if the defense mech gets the bonus or not. If it gets all the XP or not, I mean. I could... You can move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I suppose I can't really pull the Alpha Scarab anywhere. I was thinking if I pulled the Alpha Scarab to either side, then I could use the charge mech to get this mosquito, but I don't think that's really a useful thing to do. I kind of like the plan where we get Masochist going on this guy. So we ram this mosquito into him, move you down to shield these buildings, and then you run up here with Masochist and blast both of these nerds. I think that's the way to go. I'm going for it. Stupid mosquito. Who do you think you are? I am. Then we go. Get a nice little 2 enemies slapped at once. And end their turn here. That expanded shield is really nice. I definitely want to upgrade that to 3 uses. Being able to just throw those all over the battlefield constantly seems incredible. The pulling can be okay too. I mean, the pulling can be amazing given the right circumstances, but so can anything. Okay, you're way up there, huh? This might be time for the liquid expander thing to shine. So, you need to die. You're not important. You're not really important either. You're gonna pull the Alpha Scarab. Actually, environment happens first. Oh god. Okay, so the Alpha Scarab is not even hitting anything. It's gonna get pushed over here. Yeah, you get pushed over here and then shoot the conveyor belt pointlessly. Okay, great. I'm fine with that. You have Masochist active, so you can cover tons of ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the Scarab's not there, you can run through. So I could... Well, the gastropod kills me if I charge at the scarab, and the scarab's not even fucking doing anything. Really, what I most need to deal with is the beetle. In fact, the beetle is literally the only threat this turn. Even just threatening a shield, the scarab is failing because it's going to get moved before it attacks. So what is our favorite way to deal with the beetle? I could pull it into smoke. That leaves it alive. It'll take a damage from the gastropod in a second. But it seems nice. So let's say we pull the beetle into the smoke. Then, I could use my liquid expander thing down here to block a spawn and push this thing kind of towards the back wall, get a water tile in its way. Have one more thing I can pull it into. Yeah, I kind of like the drill on this tile, I think. Or, I mean, this tile. But then we can just ram the alpha beetle. If we're doing that, I think we just ram the alpha beetle instead of trying to do something silly with the smoke. Yeah. The smoldering scion is a bit annoying. I would kind of like it to go away. Well, if I'm ramming this, then what am I doing with the alpha scarab? Or if I'm ramming this, I guess the question is, what am I doing with the defense mech? And the answer to that could be, I pull the gastropod over here, and then it gets pulled into the water. I mean, that's nice. That's XP for this thing. Like, you can't hate that. Okay. So... it fires like an artillery shot, okay. So really, I have to do it from, like, here? That's my option. My one option. We fire this thing like so. Expand the water a bit. Float you over the chasm, because it looks cool. Pull you in the water. Okay, it gives them 3 XP directly, so that's great. That is really good intel. I'm glad to know that now. And you can kill this. Okay. I'm really glad to know that I can directly give XP to only this unit. Oh, and you get finisher, so you can just be very silly and run all the way down there and hit stuff. I mean, I like that. That's fine by me. Bonk. Big explosion. I wish I could kill you somehow, but I don't see a good way. Yeah, not seeing any real options there. So, we'll just let things keep exploding, and then this scion can sit around being smug. I can bonk you into me out of spite. That is an option. I did forget about getting pushed by the conveyor belt, but it didn't matter at all. So I'll forgive myself there. Get a little bit of my power back. New skill unlocked, Masochist. We got 2 Masochists. Okay, well that's just more incentive to bonk. Just more incentive to bonk enemies into yourself. So you can enjoy that. More reason to be happy about this +2 health. And it's time for corporate HQ. I can do that. We can blow up the HQ. No liquid at the HQ. Shameful. Destroy the Scorpion Leader and protect the corporate tower. We know the drill by now. This doesn't seem super scary. You can move 3. Okay, well I'll move here then, so you can't web me. You actually can't attack anything, can you? Yeah, you can't attack anything yet if I don't put something on this tile. And if I do put something on that tile, I think I would make it... Let's see, how far can you move? 1, 2, 3... No, you can go through enemy units, so you can go 1, 2, 3... Yeah, you could go right over my head. Unless I put the floaty mech back here to block it. It's a thought. Probably want to have someone over here to do something with the beetle, although I can just shield all 3 of these with the floaty mech if need be. I can do lots of shieldy stuff. So I like doing this in the hopes that we can get the Scorpion to come up here and web my charge mech. And then we just kill it turn 1, hopefully. I guess that's a bit unrealistic. Because the mosquito is probably gonna smoke up this city then. And then I would only have... I don't know, I mean, I can still do good stuff against this. I mean, the mosquito could even get in the way. No, this attack order is first, right? So you can go 1, 2, 3. And you almost certainly will, I would think. I'm sure they prefer attacking over not attacking. So if I put something here, I think the Scorpion Leader will go here. Yeah, I'm just a bit worried that I'm overlooking the beetle too much if I do that. I think we like having this nerd over here, and then the Scorpion Leader can just be a sad nerd and not attack anything. Where do you go then? Maybe just in the middle because you have good movement and flight? That would make sense to me, I think. Okay. Yeah, have fun not attacking, you big idiot. Okay, everything went over there. Didn't really see that coming, but I can live with it, I think. We can kill the mosquito and the beetle, and damage the Scorpion Leader significantly. I mean, that sounds like a win to me, right? Like, I'm into that. It doesn't matter what direction I ram you from, so it just matters where I want to be, and I think I want to be on this tile instead of this one. I'm annoyed that I can't get onto a spawn tile here to block something. That'd be neat. I don't think I'm willing to use a shield here, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Guess I'm just getting up close and personal, since the Scorpion Leader can't get to me. Maybe move back 1 tile, just to be safe-ish. I could pull this upward a little. I think that makes sense, because if this is going after the Scorpion Leader, it's all fine and good to go this way. If we move you here, and then the Scorpion Leader comes over this way, that sets us up to nicely shoot the Scorpion Leader and whatever spawns behind it. No, it doesn't, because they, what do you call it? It's bad because... Okay, well here's an argument for moving them. That's not what I want to click. We move them so that when I ram the Scorpion Leader, it doesn't ram it into my laser mech. Although maybe I wanted to ram it into my laser mech to activate Masochist. There's a lot to think about there, but I'm feeling fairly good about our odds here. Okay, you've cut me off, but I have a Zoltan shield, you big dummy. Also, I can just push you back and set you to 1 HP easily. So you're attacking there. I think I want to pull this to the side so that my laser mech can go pow right here. Set this to 1 HP. Knock one off of this so that it dies to the charge mech. Seems good to me. Yeah, I'm pretty into that, honestly. I'm not gonna continue to think about that turn any further. Oh my god, Ema, it's lunchtime. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I'm into this. And, okay, you guys are getting a little annoying, but I'm pretty sure I can still just laser you into submission. Okay, the mosquito might be a problem, actually. The mosquito could certainly be a problem. You're really not in a position to do anything but kill the Scion. Unless I laser the Scion so that you can kill the Scarab, but I don't think that makes sense either. You don't have Masochist ready, unfortunately. We probably have to pull the Alpha Mosquito or shield this city. Shielding the city looks not amazing because, what do you call it? Because then there's 2 enemies attacking it. And the small one attacks first, so we would still lose both buildings. You're rude. Don't like you. I can kill the Alpha Scarab with my defense mech, which is kinda neat. This is a real shame. That Scion being in the way is definitely a bummer. So I need to save this city and this city. There's 2 blocks that need to be dealt with, and the units threatening them are everything but the Scion. If I shoot here, if I laser these things, then it doesn't give me a great way to deal with the Scarab. Like, I can slam the Scarab into myself, but then the mosquito is still there. I can't shield and pull in the same turn. I could pull this, walk up here, and laser that. You have 3 moves, so if you're here, you could go 1, 2, 3. Damn. Really annoying having that Scion there, man. If I could just drive like this and ram the Scarab, it would be such an easy turn. The Scarab attacks before the mosquito. So if I were to... I don't think there is a way for me to pull this downward without shooting the Alpha Scarab first. I was thinking if I could go over here and laser this Alpha Mosquito and then pull the Scarab down a tile, then the Scarab would kill the mosquito before it can attack. But that doesn't seem like a real option. I'm trying to think, okay, so this is a bigger threat. The scarab, the baby scarab, is the smallest threat. It's only dealing 1 damage, so only killing 1 building. The other 2 are each poised to kill 2 buildings. Shielding does the trick over here, but then I'm left with just the laser mech to deal with everything over here, which can't... How frustrating. I wish you had your finisher, or your bonus damage, or whatever. You don't, right? You don't have bonus damage? No. That's quite expensive, in fact. Pulling that over doesn't seem particularly exciting for any reason. I really think the defense mech is going to be the only way to deal with the mosquito, since the mosquito has 4 HP. I'm gonna have to either pull it or shield, and it's just so frustrating that the scarab is gonna cause problems over that. I think I have to just take a damage here. I'm really at a loss for how we could avoid that. Any funny abilities to play with? You've got Masochist. I don't think there's any funny abilities to play with here. Yeah, this only takes 1 damage from the laser. So pull the mosquito to the side. This takes a damage. Laser you, block a spawn. This Scion really fucked me, huh? All these mountains in the way are a bit of a bummer too, but I really don't think we're getting through those. Also, this blocks... Yeah. Mountains block the laser, okay. Interesting thing I can do here. I can pull the mosquito downward and then walk this around, shoot the mosquito for 3, and kill the scarab. That still leaves us taking damage. But I think that's probably our best option. We get rid of the smoldering Scion, damage the mosquito a lot, kill the scarab, and then there's just the baby scarab left over. I don't know, blocking a spawn is very nice too. It is actually still a bit precarious if we don't block the spawn. So is it better if I block the spawn then? I can still pull the mosquito out of the way. So the difference there is instead of dealing 3 damage to the mosquito, I deal 1 damage to the scarab and block a spawn. That actually does seem better. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we step here, we laser. I maybe should have killed the scion first. I didn't really think about it. Probably should have thought about that more, but too late now. And then I guess I want you here rather than down here. Not super sure of that. But I will pull you back here. And we'll see if we can get lucky and resist that damage. No, they... Sorry for gambling with all 158 of your lives in that building. That's my bad. Okay, I guess the attack order doesn't matter because the mosquito is not going to hit anything anyway. So I can just step out of the way of this alpha beetle. And it destroys the mosquito. Well, it only deals 3 to the mosquito. So I guess... You can kill this thing, easy peasy. This seems like no problem. Kill that. Kill that. Kill that. Got them all. And you got the 2 XP. Huzzah! Yeah. I guess I should have tried to figure out a way to get them to move into fire or something with the other mechs. Just in case I could figure out a way to get 1 extra little XP onto the science mech, but I'm not super worried about that. We did the things. I think we only missed 1 objective, but that does make it an imperfect island, unfortunately. We missed a single Vec egg sac, and thus miss out on those goodies. Let's see what goodies we get anyway. All pilots survive death. What the hell? Fire a beam that applies fire in a line. I mean, fire beam can be pretty fun. And with shields, we're immune to the fire. I might like that more than the pull. I don't know. Ranged class weapon. Fire 2 artillery shots in different directions. What are you doing, Ema? Fire 2 artillery shots in different directions. I wonder if they have to be the same range. 1 power penalty. Yeah, not super into that. I might take a fire beam over my attraction pulse. That thing has not been that awesome. I definitely like more reactor cores. Yeah, I think we're going 2 reactor cores and a fire beam. Seems good to me. And goodbye attraction pulse. I'm getting you out of here for some grid power. Okay. Oh, it's 1 use per battle. Okay, well that would have been a good thing to know, but now I do, I guess. I still would rather have +1 use on this, I think. I think we're gonna give you 1 reactor core. Well, let's see what else we're doing. +1 use on flood drill. Probably not going for that. 1 move, 1 health. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a power off of this, give you a reactor core. We now have 3 uses of shield projector if we need it, which is very cool, and then we can have 1 use on fire beam somewhere. One more reactor core. I could just put that back on you. I think I would like the +1 move here, though. Give everyone a little bit more movement. Be super duper mobile. Just increase my options by a lot. And we're gonna leave the island and also leave the stream because I need to eat my lunch.